The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Tonight at 10 o'clock, flights grounded earlier in the DMV. Delays and even cancellations coming home to start the work week. We've got the latest in a live report from Reagan National Airport. And Metro out with safety reminders to avoid, well, this. A person caught on camera crossing the rails. And this report comes out the same week somebody was killed on a Metro. How your commute also is getting some help. And tornado touchdown in the Midwest. Why this storm system is of interest. It's heading our way tomorrow. The forecast you need to know to prepare right here on DC News Now. And thank you for joining us on DC News Now at 10. I am Ben Dennis. We are expecting some severe weather across the DMV tomorrow. That's why we bring in our meteorologist, Scott Sumner, here to give us a look at what we can expect. Hey, Scott, tell us more.
Absolutely, Ben. Yes, we're waiting for the big day tomorrow with regards to some severe weather across the region. Gusty winds being the primary threat. However, as you can see here, we've got a lot of juicy atmosphere out there with dew points into the 60s, upper 60s and lower 70s. When you see these type of numbers, feels very tropical. So already we're setting the stage here for what is to come for tomorrow. And because of that, we've had a couple of baby showers pop up. You can see this one storm, which is right here, that's moving out of West Virginia, moving in towards Virginia here. This has some hail size to it, a little bit of small hail there. Toms Brook being impacted at 10:22. Other than that, it's pretty quiet right now. Those baby showers that you see there, they could possibly work their way in to our backyard as we go throughout the overnight, as this forecast model, short term anyway, shows that we could have some rain here around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then that moves out fairly quickly. That is not the main event. This is just a little appetizer of what is to come as we go into tomorrow. So again, severe weather threats are wind and hail, followed by possible spin-up tornadoes and flooding. So again, wind and hail, which the wind could exceed 60 miles an hour, taking down trees and possibly power lines. I'll have more details and your 7-day forecast coming up. Ben?
But thank you, Scott. And happening now, the chaos continues for passengers at D.C. area airports. Flights have resumed after the FAA grounded all of them due to a malfunction at its tower in Fauquier County, Virginia, late this afternoon. We brought you that breaking news earlier. That problem reportedly been repaired, but there's still plenty of headaches for passengers and airline employees. Our Dave Laval joins us live from Reagan National Airport. Dave, what's the scene like there right now at 10:02?
Well, good evening, Ben. Right now we are dealing with about 20 cancellations here at Reagan National Airport and a slew of delays, and it's pretty much a similar scene over at Dulles International. However, most of those delays and cancellations involve flights that are intended to leave town. Passengers here are still rebooking with airlines as they try to get on the next available flight. All of this trouble, we should say, started around 6 p.m. when the FAA said on its Twitter page it worked to repair a communications system glitch at the Potomac Terminal Radar Approach Control Facility in Warrenton. Word spread throughout the airports a fire took place at the facility. However, a spokesperson for the Metropolitan Washington Airports Authority told us earlier tonight that was not the case. As we said, flight operations have resumed, but very slowly. Several passengers, in fact, told us it will be Tuesday before they can get home. They're not happy.
My husband and I both obviously need to go to work on Monday, but we do have friends in the area that we can stay with, and we brought our laptops with us so we can work remotely.
I'm a very patient person, but when it comes to certain things like this where you have a schedule ahead of time and it's things that hold you back, it tends to get frustrating at times.
It's pretty frustrating, but these days that's sort of par for the course, I think. So,
okay,
what can you do?
Several passengers we spoke to told us that they decided that they would drive to Baltimore and try and fly out of there. Right now, the best advice, and we have said it several times throughout the evening, is call your airline before you go to the airport. We're live at Reagan National. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
You really feel for those flyers there, Dave. Thank you. We'll be back with you in about half an hour. News out of Prince George's County, where police are investigating a shooting that hurt 4 people early this morning. PG County police say they received a call for shots fired just before 2 a.m. When they got there on Stamp Road, they found 4 adults, 2 male and 2 female, injured but in stable condition. All are being treated tonight. We'll provide more information as we learn more. New details after someone was hit and killed by a red line train between Rhode Island Avenue and Brooklyn this week. WMATA tells us the victim was on top of the train. An apparent subway surfer, as they're called. Incidents now going viral on TikTok lately of people walking dangerously on top of cars. Meantime, Metro Transit Police shared this warning and video just today. A separate incident, someone trespassing on the tracks, narrowly missing vaulted electric lines. This could get you arrested, but also killed. Meanwhile, in the district, DC police have identified a man killed in a shooting early Monday morning. Metro police say they found 30-year-old George Johnson of Northwest DC heavily injured on I Street. He was found dead on scene. DC police are offering up to $25,000 for any tips that lead to an arrest. Heads up for Metro riders starting this week. More trains and bus service because of improvements being made to 3 train lines and almost 70 bus routes. Our Tosin Fakile has the information you need as that work week begins.
With improvements starting Monday, Metro says it'll have 58% more trains running on the weekdays compared to last July and provide 73% more train trips. Now, this will be the start of Metro rolling out its 10th service improvement since last summer. Starting tomorrow, Orange Line trains will operate every 10 minutes from open until 9:30 p.m. and every 15 minutes after 9:30. The Orange Line customers, remember, there is ongoing construction work on that line until July 16th. Blue and Silver Line trains will run every 12 minutes from open till 9:30 p.m. and every 15 minutes after 9:30. Now, when it comes to Metro buses, customers will see improvements on 68 routes. Some of those Metro bus service improvements include in the district, Metro's improving Route B2 midday, evening, and weekend frequency to every 12 minutes to better connections between Northeast and Southeast DC. In Maryland, they're adding service to new destinations along the Landover Road and Martin Luther King Jr. highway corridors. And over in Virginia, Metro's extending service along Columbia Pike from Skyline City to National Landing. That's going to go every 12 minutes. Now, also starting Monday is Simpler Fares, which gets rid of some morning and rush hour peak fares. People who take the train will have one distance-based fare on weekdays before 9:30 p.m. After 9:30 and on weekends, customers will still pay that $2 flat fare per trip. Now, regular Metro bus fares stay at $2 per trip, and on Metro Access, the maximum fare, Metro says that fare will be reduced to $4 per trip. In the studio, I'm Tosin Fakile for DC News Now.
And developing in Maryland, Frederick County Executive Jessica Fitzwater is looking to combat a controversial topic there, data centers. The news comes after one local advocacy group filed a lawsuit against the county. Our Michaela Newton covers Frederick County for us and has the details.
In a press conference Thursday, Frederick County Executive Jessica Fitzwater announced the creation of a data centers work group.
This community-led, government-informed work group will consider the issues surrounding data centers in an open and transparent public process and issue recommendations for the County Council to consider.
Quantum Loophole is one of the latest data centers being built in the county. However, one advocacy group, the Sugarloaf Alliance, filed a lawsuit when it comes to the development of these projects. The alliance says the county needs to release the public records related to the Sugarloaf Plan. The Sugarloaf Plan is a rezoning plan of Sugarloaf Mountain, which would pave the way for more development in the county, which could lead to additional data centers. Steve Black, the president of the Sugarloaf Alliance, sent a statement to DC News Now saying, quote, "The released records prove that the area removed from the Sugarloaf Plan in 2021 was intended for Amazon Web Services data centers. Frederick County and Amazon engaged in a highly secretive effort to place numerous data centers into southern Frederick County while actively blocking public scrutiny." Stephen Finlay, president of the Sugarloaf Citizens Association, another advocacy group, says while he believes data centers in the county will take up farmland and causes environmental damage, he applauds the county executive for taking steps in the right direction.
We support Jessica Fitzwater's action and hope that will be one step, the first step to more careful consideration of how this data center is going to be built over the next 2-3 years.
The work group will consist of about 12 people from the city, county, and community leaders. Reporting in Frederick County, Maryland, I'm Michaela Newton for DC News Now.
And new tonight, out of the woodwork or out of the woods, another bear sighting here in the DMV. These pictures taken near 495 in McLean, Virginia today in the Scotts Run area. Several young bears have been appearing in our area in recent weeks. But if you see the bear, contact animal control and don't try to interact with the bear. Keep that honey away. And this weekend was the 31st annual National Capital Barbecue Battle here in D.C. And the streets were packed with people looking to get a taste of that event. It's a chance to taste barbecue from D.C. restaurants and other sponsors. You bet, food, music, and more helped kick off the early days of summer. We spoke to attendees about what they liked most about the event, young and some older, and this is what they had to say.
The smell of barbecue is amazing. Love it. And just having everybody out, the weather, you couldn't beat it. So it's a great day in D.C.
What tent do you like the best today?
The Kit Kat one.
Kit Kat one?
Kit Kat one. Kit Kat one.
Yeah.
I love Kit Kat.
Are there barbecue flavored Kit Kats out there these days? I don't know. It's been a while since I had them. DC News Now also had a booth at the event. Some of our team here. If you managed to stop by and say hello, we certainly appreciated that warm welcome.